2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Well, there's so much excitement and anticipation in the air. I can't wait to see how it plays out. And let's see what he can do here today. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Yeah, that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Great touch.
Currently plus 13 for the event. Time to tee off at the second.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. Getting ready to play their third.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
And he needs this to save par. Don't mind the look of this. Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
Sitting at 13 over for the event. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
And here we are with the third shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings. That's for sure. Here we are at the fourth hole.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though. Second shot here on the 4th. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Whew. Well, that was an absolute beauty, particularly out of that lie. Yeah, you'll take that. Currently at plus 15 for the event. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. That's disappointing.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. This hole here is a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That one's heading down Broadway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This should play. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. That's frustrating. And this putt coming up for his par. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Second shot here on the 7th. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This one's online. Oh, what a super shot. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And a par putt awaits him. Was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yes, any time you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Just didn't drop. Game's just getting a little out of shape by the looks of it.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Alrighty, Rich. This is crunch time. We're through 9 holes today, and this player's on the wrong side of the cut line.
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult, all in the same breath.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
This is from miles away.
This is their look at birdie.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
A bit long on that one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Okay, steady now. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. There it is. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
And here we are with their 4th. Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Yep. Well holed for bogey. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Left yourself an opportunity. This putt coming up is for birdie. It's on a great line. Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Playing from around 160 yards. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Tracking. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
didn't look like their best swing to me. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Getting ready to play their third. "14 feet to the cup."
This is what they have left for a par. This is tracking right into the front of this cup. It's looking solid.
And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
The old hammerhands putt. Putting now for a bogey. And it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Going with the 7. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
A bit short with that effort.
Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. That's tracking. Ouch, that hurts. And down it goes. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
coming off a run of 3 straight bogeys. Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Handy out of the bunker there. It's just about 3 feet away.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA champ Rich Beam. A real thrill to be alongside you in the booth.
Luke, I'm ready to get going into this one. Not too sure what they were trying to do with that swing.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Right up in the canopy of the trees. And here we are with the third shot. Putting for par. A bit long on that one. Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
We have a par 5 on this one.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
That's not the one he wanted. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering and it's straight back up into this player.
Going with the 5-wood. And that one's headed to the drink. Playing their 4th shot.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
That wasn't quite the target he was looking at, I'm sure of that. Here's their 6th shot.
Next shot, straight back into the teeth of the wind.
That ball looked a little thirsty. Setting up in some very deep rough. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Now the mercy rule has been put into play here. Too many shots on this hole. Head to the next. Currently at +8 for the event. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. This putt to try and save their par.
And that putt will drop. Well done. Sitting at 9 over for the event. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Wow, that's bold. Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke, off the tee. Great stuff.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. Currently at +8 for the day. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
This putt for par here. That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup. Currently at +9 for the day. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
coming up from the bunker. Yeah, got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. Getting ready to play their third. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Ooh. This is a bogey putt coming up. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Sitting at 10 over for the round. Oh, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. That's a good looking shot there. And here we are with the third shot. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
This is a par putt. That will work. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This one's a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
Yeah, sitting pretty nicely in that bunker there, but a nice up and down indeed.
Sitting at 10 over par for the day. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And there it is. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
In the bunker, off the tee. Got to make up for a mistake. Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. Oh, so close. That's just about 3 feet away. That's a good save in the end for a bogey. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? Getting ready to play their third. That was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. That's frustrating. Putting for bogey here. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Luke, that's a swing only a mother could love.
Oh, caught up in some branches. That's a bit out of shape. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Time now for the 4th shot. Might get caught up in the brush here. Playing their 5th shot. 6th shot coming up. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And the dreaded triple bogey putt. Currently 14 over par for the round. Time to get this train back on the tracks. They need to focus here and get back into the game.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Not the result they were after there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
9 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
It looks like he pushed that one. Good putt, that. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3. I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
4 right.
Straight push.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card. It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hold putts like that. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Now at the 17th hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
Lovely effort, that. What's in front of them, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Just didn't drop. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Oh, what a stroke. Currently at plus 15 for the round. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. And here we are with the third shot. And here we are with their fourth. Time for the fifth shot. Very crafty, that shot.
Just eyeballing that one.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game,